Welcome back. I am going to fast forward this a little bit because I picked up some distribution missions because I've mentioned before that I was working on a rep grind so that I could get the standing so that I could get my jump clones. And I got these missions, and you're going to notice something about them if you're paying attention. You'll see that there's something similar about them. But I uploaded. If I did this the way that I tend to, I uploaded a WoW video. Eve was down for maintenance, so I said, you know what? Let me log into log into WoW for the half hour that it's down, and I pulled a quest, and it ended up being a scripted quest, and I recorded it because after looking at this, you're seeing a very stark difference. Now, keep in mind that there is no, they don't really have scripted events in Eve like this, but it more proves my point that WoW is made for the very, very casual gamer. And this is something that's, public knowledge. I'd almost say hyper casual to this extent because it's gotten to the point where you see the mods that I had on my WoW video. You don't even have to think anymore. You can just, there are mods that tell you how to do everything. You don't have to read the quest. You don't have to really pay attention. Combat is not really that challenging. It's not that difficult. Now, dungeons can get, challenging, but a lot of that is due to playing with strangers, not necessarily difficulty in the event itself. It depends. It's water time. So, you can see the very big difference. At the end, you have the jiggling. I forget the name of the dance that those ogres do, but the people in Eve don't even want to go outside of their, station. They didn't even want a station, and they didn't want to walk around or anything like that. It's about flying ships, and I don't have a problem with the difference of the games. It's just that I've noticed in myself being around people, like I mentioned in the World of Warcraft video, that I've surrounded myself around people who love to pull out spreadsheets. And they say it like, I'm going to pull out the spreadsheet to figure out blah, 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 blah. And they say it with joy. Now, when I think, or when I used to think of spreadsheets, I thought of Microsoft Word, the Office suite. I thought of the statistics class that I hated when I was going for my bachelor's degree. The statistics class I hated when I was going for my master's degree. Every math class I've ever hated. But lately, I found myself, and if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see that I have posted where I've been, I said I'm going to cuddle up and look at, and with my laptop in this spreadsheet. What the me? With a spreadsheet? So I've noticed that somewhere along the way, and I realize that I'm in a very transitional point in my life. I've mentioned where I'm just starting to decide in Eve what I want to do in the game. In my personal life, after my mother's passing and being sick, it's like, okay, what do I want to do? Because I have no parents. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I don't have to answer to nobody. Okay? But besides, like the law, that kind of thing. But I answer to no one. And it took a long time for me to wrap that around my brain. Not that, my mother and I were very, very close, and it's not like she was dogging my every step, but, there's times when, I don't have to, it's a different kind of feeling. I can't describe it, but if you've ever lost a parent, you'll understand what I mean. But anyway, I realize that I am making the real me. I've had so many different responsibilities in my life like taking care of family. A lot of my family, particularly on my father's side, have died out. And, it's like, wow, I can do what I want. What do I like? And I'm tripping that it's, I'm thinking, you know what, I need to do a spreadsheet for blah, 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 blah. And, it's like face palm. I can't believe I'm saying that. But somewhere along the way, I'm changing from that casual gamer to the more, I don't want to say hardcore, but I would say the more wanting to progress gamer. Whereas I don't want everything done for me. I don't want everything, and WoW, I don't, I see, when WoW first came out back in the day, it's very different from what it is now. And it was harder. You had to actually look for things, and it was challenging, and it pushed you. And now it's very, very casual. Very casual. Eve is the absolute opposite. So you'll find people going from WoW to Eve and will never look back at. They don't look back because they feel repulsed almost by WoW. So I was thinking, it's like, can I bring some Eve into WoW? Can I make WoW better from a player standpoint? I mean, the game is what it is, but can I inspire other gamers, to achieve higher? And if you've been paying attention, you'll notice that I had the same damn quest. 4 of them? 3, 4 of them? And that's one of the things that I was hoping to change with Odyssey. I was really hoping that they'd throw in some PvE content to make these grinds a little more tolerable. And I can't accept this because it's a Mar. And see, that's what I mean. To me, there's not enough variety for such as long of a grind that it is in this game. And I'm not saying that I want my hand held. I don't mind doing the work, but why drag it out? If I want to play in this game for 10 hours and get it over with, then let me play for 10 hours and get it over with. You know what I mean? So, have you, after playing, hello, God, you're sexy. I love you. I'm talking about my character. Don't get the big head. Have you changed in this game? Have you noticed yourself growing? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.